Welcome to January 2026 special series, a psychologist's guide to thrive in 2026. Here, me, a psychologist, is going to talk about four components which I think we need to take into 2026 to thrive throughout the year. If this is something that you're interested in, then don't forget to subscribe and let's jump on the ride. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Pranal, a mental health practitioner from India, and today we are going to talk about the second component in the list. In the previous video, I talked about the first component, resilience. If you haven't already, then please do check it out. Today, let's talk about self-trust. I've been counseling individuals for some time now, and there is this one common component that I have seen in almost every case. People don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves to be on their own without an abusive partner. They don't trust themselves to make a decision which might actually make their life because somebody told them that this decision will ruin their life. They don't trust themselves without alcohol for even a month. There's so many examples. They would rather listen to some stranger or somebody they know or their astrologer to make decisions, to feel some way. But they won't listen to themselves, their emotions, their feelings, their body, which is literally screaming at them to get out of that relationship, which is abusive, to stop drinking alcohol, and to finally start healing. The sad part here is there are very few individuals who are naturally trusting of themselves. Self trust is broken slowly, quietly, and relationally. It breaks when we are told that we are too sensitive, our needs are minimized, our gut feelings are dismissed, and eventually we learn that approval is more important than honesty. And we learn the dangerous habit of not checking in with ourselves. We ask ourselves, would this look right? Would this make me look like sane and safe in other people's eyes? And boom, now we are outsourcing our internal authority. Usually, people misunderstand what self trust really is. They think it is arrogance or self confidence or we are too sure of ourselves. But it's not true. Self trust is not about too much arrogance or self confidence or the belief that you'll always make the right decision. Self trust is simply the belief that we won't abandon ourselves, even when things are uncertain, uncomfortable, and painful. It's the feeling that my gut is worth listening to. These internal signs are not my enemies. And even if I make a mistake, it's okay. I still care about myself and I still stay with myself. It's basically saying that even if I don't know yet, I can still handle what will come next. So then, can we build self trust? Yes, of course, we can build self trust. It's built the same way as any relationship that we build. It's built through consistency, honesty, repair, and follow through. It's showing up for yourself continuously and consistently. It's similar to how we don't randomly just start trusting somebody. We watch, we observe how they are treating us, and over a period of time, we trust them. It's the same with self trust. Now, let's discuss how to build self trust. First, keep small promises to yourself. Every day, keep a promise to yourself and actually follow through. For instance, you can try, I will stop when I'm tired, and then actually stop when you're tired. Or, I'll speak up, then actually try to speak up wherever you can. Or, I'll actually rest tonight, then actually rest tonight. Once you follow through what you have promised with yourself, your body understands or your nervous system understands that I can rely on myself. And sometimes maybe you won't be able to. then it's okay. Don't blame yourself. Don't abandon yourself. You can still repair this trust again with follow through and consistency by showing up for yourself. 2. Stop arguing with your feelings. Self trust begins when you use your emotions as information, not as problems. We often say this to ourselves: I shouldn't be feeling like this. This doesn't make sense. I'm overreacting. Instead, we can try saying, these feelings are here for a reason. I don't need to work on them right away. I don't need to act on them right away or right now, but I do need to acknowledge them. I do need to listen to them. You don't have to obey every emotion you feel, but you always have to acknowledge your emotions. Being emotionally invalidated by your own self is the fastest and easiest way to lose self trust. 3. Practice staying with yourselves even during mistakes. I feel like this is one of the most important element. We always abandon ourselves whenever we make mistakes. This is where self-trust is either threatened or strengthened. When we make a mistake, we should ask ourselves, do I punish myself or should I repair this? Self trust sounds like, I know I made a mistake, but I still care for myself. It's okay, I can fix this mistake. People who thrive in their life, they don't just not make mistakes. They do make mistakes, but then they still show up for themselves. They follow through, they're consistent, they're self loyal. This builds self trust. 4. Make decisions based on values, not fear. We often make decisions out of fear. We always say, what if this goes wrong? What if it doesn't work out? What will people think? Instead, if we make decisions based on our values, for example, whatever decision I'm making, does that align with who I am or who I want to be? Or making this decision, or after making this decision, would I respect myself? When we choose values, even imperfectly, we tell ourselves that we trust ourselves, we value ourselves, that we matter. That's self trust in action. Now, let's look at how we can build self trust in our daily life. It looks something like this: pausing before saying yes, leaving situations that drain you, admitting, I don't know, and it's okay, letting yourself change your decision, it's okay, and resting without justifying. All of these will help you build self trust. And trust me, over a period of time, all of this will get a lot easier. It will feel less forced. All the decisions that you would make will feel like you are making them. And you will naturally start feeling more and more comfortable with yourself. I think this is one of the most important components that we can take with ourselves into 2026 and continue to build throughout the year. That's it for this week's video. I truly hope you enjoyed it, and I would request for you to write one instance in the comments down below where you truly trusted yourself and made the decision, and you were like, thank God I made that decision. It was the perfect decision for me. Maybe someone would read that comment and actually go ahead and start making their own decisions, and start self trusting again. Thank you so much for watching. If anything from this video helped you in any format, then please let me know by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll meet you the next time I put out a video. And stay tuned for the rest of the components, 2 components that I'll talk throughout the month of January. Bye bye.